It's me, uttermost Ghostie from the house, broadcasting to you from this ethereal post to entertain you to the utmost. There is the most as I am abundantly able upon this day! Hi. Hi. I'm a little bit tired today, but that's good. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really wanted to, play something more substantial today, but I was looking at my games list of what I have installed, and most of what I have installed is not really substantial. Like, it feels like currently, and maybe it's on my head, that most of what we're playing is kind of like chill slash waiting games. Like, I don't feel like we're playing anything, and maybe maybe it's on my head, that has a lot of teeth narratively. I know we just finished A Link to the Past. We're gonna be starting Bloodborne, not today. This would be a very odd Bloodborne. We're not starting it today because I still gotta fix the PS4. So hopefully that starts Monday. We're doing Chill Farming Friday, and I don't really have anything else. Cause I was thinking about it, and it's like, I do like Quarantine Zone, I do, but everybody's playing Quarantine Zone. Everybody's playing Quarantine Zone. And it's like, hi Matthew, how's it going? I don't know that my voice, other than what I've already said, can add too much to it. Lots of big streamers and small streamers alike are playing Quarantine Zone. And I like it, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of enthusiasm for putting it in front of you right now. And the other, I can show you guys. I can show you guys my installed games. Like, so here are my installed games that I currently have. These two are not games. These are softwares that I use. But, like, we got 7 Days, which I'm kind of not in love with right now. We got Aliens Fireteam Elite, which is only a game that I play with people. This county is fun, but not something that I want to invest a ton of time in. Easy Delivery Co. We've already played the story of Easy Delivery Co. I love it, but it is just one of those let's chill and drive around games. FBCA Firebreak. I love it, but I need to play with other people because I am actually pretty shit at, shooting things. Headliners. Great game. Need to play with other people. Leave the company. Great game. Most people are not interested in it anymore. No Man's Sky. I don't know how I feel about that one right now. Payday 2. Great game. Want to play with other people. Peem. I love Peem. Sort of. I have mixed feelings about Peem. I think you guys would not enjoy just watching me Peem all the time. Phasmo. Love Phasmo. Old Friends Love Game. No, I love Lethal Company. Lethal Company is not... Lethal Company has legs that I don't feel like it's fully stretched yet. I still want to know what happens when we get to put batteries in the drill underneath the company platform, but we can't put batteries in there yet. Peem, again, I love Peem. Don't know if you guys enjoy watching me Peem all the time, so I'm not Peeming all the time. Phasmo, love Phasmo. We play Phasmo about once a week. Yeah, that's true. But, Matthew, Project Zomboid is a great game, but it's a very chill game. There's not a lot... I'm gonna... Hi, Mega Bronson. It never has been updated yet. I tried it. We can do it right now. Actually, I don't have a save with batteries. We can't try that right now. How are you guys, by the way? I didn't even ask how Matthew was. Matthew, how are you? Mega Bronson, how are you? Then we got Quarantine Zone. Quarantine Zone currently is okay. I need to explain my relationship with Quarantine Zone currently because I just played it. I just played it. You know what my relationship with this game is? I can't play this game or else I will just get sucked into it and just like last night I'm talking to Goji and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finish this game this day, end game day, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And I finished the end game day and immediately I'm like, okay, let's go, let's start the new day. No. I love Repo, but I kind of want to play Repo with friends. Stardew is the only one that we actually have like a continuing save in currently. Supermarket Simulator. I'm going to be playing Supermarket Simulator tomorrow with our friend Rand. So right now, I'm in a weird place with games where I want to play something more story heavy, but I'm struggling. You continue to... I've never touched an Overwatch. I've never touched an Overwatch. Oh. Mostly because I'm not interested in hero shooters, and I'm not interested in like that sort of thing. I think one of my favorite things is that currently Twitch thinks I like Marvel Rivals because I was watching Boa play it some last night. But I don't play Marvel Rivals. I don't play Marvel Rivals. I don't play Marvel Rivals. I don't play hero shooters. I don't play squad shooter games like that. I mean, the closest we got is Payday 2. There is another game that I want to play. Let me find it real fast. And I also kind of feel like I'm struggling because we played through Routine, and I really loved that. I really loved Routine, and it's kind of hard because it's like finishing a really good book, or finishing reading a really good book, or watching a series that you care a lot about, because you finish it and it's like, that was a good ending. I felt like that ending was satisfactory. Not the game, but at some point, you're sitting there and you're like, I want to go back though. Like, I miss it. I felt that way. There was a book that I finished reading before I started reading Jurassic Park that was called Winter's Orbit, and it was a bit of a outside of my typical reading thing, because it was a romance with political intrigue and sci-fi. Okay, so it wasn't completely outside of my orbit. It's just the romance was outside of my orbit. But the point wasn't the romance. The romance was a big part of the plot, but it wasn't the main portion of the plot. Anyway, I really enjoyed that book. Did the world building make 100% sense? No. Was it an airtight ship? Absolutely not. You cannot make an airtight ship unless you token that. And no, but we don't have time to spend like 5 decades. It's probably like 3 decades on world building for one thing. Anyway, I am still sometimes like, oh man, I hope I get to read more about these 2 characters. No, their story's done. Their story's... It's finished. It's a good story, but it's finished. And I'm reading Jurassic Park now. Absent Brain, thank you for that. Which is a lot of fun, and I am enjoying it, but I'm a very slow reader. And I forget sometimes that it is a product of its time, because Michael Crichton will just stop to explain a concept. Like, there's a point in one of the earlier chapters where he just stops to explain the concept of paleontology. Or he stops to explain sudden infant death syndrome. Like, just... Paleontology is the... Yeah. No. Yeah, there are 2 books by Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park and The Lost World, that the movies were based off of. They're very good, but they're very... I think that the introduction, if you're not a fast reader, is very dry. Because I'm not a fast reader, and there's so many times where he just stops and is like, so sudden infant death syndrome is something that we don't fully understand, where sometimes babies just stop breathing and they die. And you're like, yeah? And then you realize, you sit there and you realize, maybe not you. Hey, the good thing about reading is you can always start. You can even start for cheap or free if you have a library in your town. I have a library in my town, but I cannot enter it. Because the frost... Not by design, it's not like a no possums policy. It's that the frost heaves have, over the years, separated the entrance of the library from the sidewalk outside by about a foot. Apparently, it used to be flush with the ground. I'm fucked. I can't get inside. At some point, anyway. At some point, it's dangerous. I'm showing you my uninstalled games. The games that I have not installed. At some point, we're gonna play Legendary, which is apparently a really shit and bad game. It's apparently... Oh no, I can't go there. I was born on the 1st of January 2026. Never mind. Legendary is apparently a really bad game, but I kind of want to play it because there's a golem made out of like traffic things, and that sounds fun, and we have it. But yeah, I feel in a weird place, cause we don't have, like I said, we'll start Bloodborne next week. And that'll be good. We get 2 Stardew Valleys this week because today I'm Stardew Valleying. Tomorrow we're gonna Supermarket Simulator with Rands. It'll all be good, okay? It'll all be wonderful. But I'm a little on edge. And I think part of that is also that I am struggling at the book that I'm currently writing. Hello. How's it going? Yes, I do love Mabinogi. Whomstever. Okay, let's be clear on this. I'm gonna change it so I can see both YouTube and Twitch chat, so I can respond to you guys over on YouTube too. Mabinogi, unfortunately, as all other Nexon games, does not work on Linux. Why doesn't it work on Linux? Because it should be able to, because of their anti-cheat. Actually, I'm gonna check that real fast. I'm gonna check ProtonDB. Oh wait, hold on. It's silver. What's going on? Launcher Lutris. Oh! If you do, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta text Goji right now. This is actually big news. Is actually big news. We have been waiting for this for years. Okay. Okay. I sense it. I sense it. What Life is Strange? I have never played Life is Strange. From the little bit that I know about it, I'm not particularly a fan of Life is Strange. But I don't know much about it. I have a friend who really likes it, so I don't want to say anything bad about it because I don't actually know. But I will say that I'm struggling a little bit with my book that I'm currently working on, which is the sequel to that one, Erasing Emma. I'm working on this book and I'm running into a problem. Oh no, Mabinogi. I don't know anything about Life is Strange, so I don't know about an announcement for it either. I was just texting Goji because we've been waiting for literal years to be able to play Mabinogi again. So I'm running into an issue with writing, and I don't know that any of you will actually like. Mocha's Eye the Spirit! Thank you for that follow. Thank you for perceiving a ghost. I really appreciate it. I do apologize for any of you who were triggered by the sound of a cloaker, but look, it's the only thing that might get me a jump scare, maybe. So anyway, the issue that I'm having is that I have a character that I feel is being unreasonable, and the problem is that I am a very reasonable person to the point that Goji and I have never actually had a fight in our relationship. We've always had discussions when there was a point of conflict. What we do is we sit down and we talk about it. And if either of us is getting emotional, we take a small break. Maybe we snuggle. Maybe we watch something. And then we get back to it when the emotions are kind of simmered down. So to me, if I have an issue with somebody, then I'm just gonna message them and be like, hey, problem. And they're gonna be like, response. And then if they're unreasonable, I just don't deal with them. At least for a little bit. And luckily my friends are reasonable people. But I think for the most part, unless tensions are super high about something, my friends are reasonable people. I like them. Like, they're my friends. So if I'm writing a character that is unreasonable, it's just hard to get my brain around. Where I'm like, what would an unreasonable person do? Because to me, I come in there all mad. I'm like, Goji, I have an issue with you. And he's like, oh yeah, what's up? And I'm like, problem. And he's like, oh yeah, response. And then we sit there and we talk and we figure it out. But if this person is unreasonable, then the ending cannot be figured out. The ending must be explosive and storm out of room. And I'm like, but how make happen? Unfortunately, I can't completely hide under my desk, because if I did that, then the tracking software is like, where'd Possum go? And then it makes me stand up. True. Nipples. But anyway, so that's where I am. That's where I am as a possum. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Stardew. Oh. Which game was that? What game was that exactly? Also, I had an off-stream game, but I fucked up. Okay? I had 10 hearts with Penny. And she gave me a letter that was like, hey, meet me at the bathhouse after dark tonight. And I forgot. So I deleted that save and I will be starting my my off-stream save over again at some other point. Wait. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna have to so let's say hi to Toaster. In this, we are I was about to say diagnosing. We're diagnosing Haley? No, we are where is your second? Oh. We're romancing Haley. Oh man, I need to move these and then okay, well I don't By the way, do you guys like my my traditional headwear? My traditional trash can headwear. This is the style that all of the possums wear. And probably raccoons, but I don't know. The Pope is not here, so he cannot tell us. We're also growing. We're also growing some hops. I feel like I could probably get some more blueberries. I can probably get some more blueberries. A blueberry there. Okay, yeah. 3, 4, 5. Harvest Moon is pretty good. I've never played those. So Goji is the one that was really into Harvest Moon. He is the one that introduced me to farming sims in general. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Animal bundle, animal bundle. Oh, we already did that. Okay. Nothing there. Do I already have the bulletin board? I do. Wait. Oh, I see. Do there. Ooh. Oh! Actually, this is really important. Do for later. Right, because we were gonna upgrade our axe as well. Yeah. We're gonna make more sprinklers. But before we do that, we should go say hi to Haley. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of Chill Farming Fridays in the future. We're gonna be doing this on until we finish this playthrough. I think we're also gonna be doing Fields of Mystery. Did I already get? That's great. Did I get? Okay, we're friends enough. And Haley's our girlfriend. Okay. I don't remember a lot of where we are in this, because I got so upset with fucking up my off-stream save. Yeah, you should start reading some books instead of magazines. If I look at the pictures, really no. Wait. I don't think I gave her anything. No, I need to give her a flower. Haley, I give you flower. What? Okay. Yeah, go over here. Process geode. Upgrade axe. And then probably go down the mine to try and get an earth crystal. Yeah, this is not a genre that I played a lot of growing up. Very good. Thank you. Oh yeah, we should get the blueberry seeds. We upgrade the axe, we can get into the magical forest. What is our fishing at? I was super out of it on Friday when we played, so I'm a little more active right now. Okay, this one I think is a fall. I think the red snapper's in fall. I know we can get a largemouth bass, but I don't know if we can get a sturgeon. I don't know about the walleye or the eel. We might be switching modes. We might be switching to Abigail, I swear to fuck. Thank you. But yeah, after we finish this, we'll probably do a run in Fields of Mystria if they have released an update for like the everything. Hi, Vivian, how are you? Why are you EP? Do I need? Oh no, I need more. I need one more. That's fine. I can get one more. And then we'll go fish in the mountain. Maybe I should do a starter run eventually where I date all of the people. And there's not very many people I haven't dated in this game. Yeah, let's go fish in the lake. That way we can get our fishing skill up so that it'll be easier to catch the pufferfish. Hi, Linus! I want to be your friend. Just woke up from a nap. I'm sorry you had to work last night. I'm glad you got a little bit of a nap. Hopefully you'll get more of a nap later on. Oh man, I loved Link to the Past. There's a lot of nostalgia in it for me because a lot of times my brother, my older brother, he would play it and I would sit there and I would watch. But I was too intimidated to actually play it myself. So what I would do is you could copy a save. So I'd copy a save and just run around cutting grass everywhere. But no, I think it's a very well made game, and I think it still holds up, personally. There's a lot of stuff I didn't remember at all, and I know at the end we just used a walkthrough a whole bunch. But that was mostly because I didn't want to waste time. We'll be playing a lot more of the Zelda games in the future, but what we're gonna be doing is trying to get through Bloodborne before we play Dark Souls 2 with Thrice. And Bloodborne, I don't know how long that's going to take us. It's probably going to take us quite a bit, actually. I actually have beaten Ocarina of Time, though that was much later. Cause I was intimidated. I remember being on the playground in elementary school and being actually upset. I was talking to my best friend, and I was actually upset because I was too scared to beat the Deku Tree. No, I had beaten the Deku Tree. What was the one I was scared of? I think I was scared of fighting the Dodongo. Because I was scared of going out into the world. Because the village was so... I saw coffee. And, hell yeah, let's go. And my brother was like, nah, I'm not fighting it for you. You gotta do this. I would not do it. And I remember being so upset. I was talking to my best friend on the playground. I was like, he won't even fight the boss for me. Isn't that so mean? And she was like, I want to talk about Barbies. And I was like, but the dongos. I'll look at chat in just a moment. Sorry, I'll just working on catching stuff. Yeah, okay, see, Super Metroid is another one of those that when I was a little kid, that was terrifying to me. And I think if I were to look back and put a name to that feeling, I think it was the isolation and the continuous fear of being alone that always got me. But now that I'm an adult and I've processed a lot more, the thing that bothers me about alien isolation is it's alien people everywhere and I need it to be isolation if it's gonna be called isolation. Alien isolation, could you please go back and retroactively be more like routine? I'm being silly and I know it. Research. Oh, I've already put a chop. Okay. I mean, but I think, you know, when you're small, I think it's a lot different. Because you don't know what you can handle. Though I did love, again, the good thing about having, older siblings when you're a tiny possum is you can just copy one of their saves. It's free! It's free! You can just copy one of their saves. And then you don't have to be scared because you have all the powers. So I would copy Brother Paz's save. I would copy Brother Paz's save. And what are you and why are you zippy? Give me a second, Chuck. No! I'll copy Brother Paz's save and then I could be a Samus ball. I was always so happy. So the Zelda games we are gonna be playing is Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. And those are the ones we have that we own in physical form. But I'll probably play them as ROMs anyway. Just because I want to be able to have both systems running. The thing that's gonna suck about playing Bloodborne is that I won't have two systems running. I'll have my streaming PC that you can't see me referring to, and I won't have my gaming PC open, so I won't be able to quickly like type in things, because the monitor will be taken up by the PS4. And you could say, Ghostie, if you're already gonna emulate the games that you own, and you own a physical copy of Bloodborne, why not just emulate Bloodborne? And the answer is, I actually don't know how to do the emulation for a PS4. And I am... Oh no, my last piece of bait. And I am intimidated. No, don't make me feel exhausted. Harp. Okay. But I mean, I could, if I wanted to. I could likely emulate Bloodborne instead, but again, my worry with emulation with Bloodborne is not that like, oh no, it would be bad to emulate, don't do that. No, I'm all for that. Maybe one day we'll see a possum. I was so mad. Oh, okay. Emulation talk, then I talk about mad. Alright, so Ghostie is rapidly hopping between trains of thought. I do apologize. So, when we did the emulation for Symphony of the Night, I had to rip the BIOS from my PS2 to be able to do the emulation. And that makes me nervous to try and emulate a PS4 game because I don't know how to. Yeah. I'm nervous about doing it. And if we're wanting to do this all, above board, then we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So the thing that I was mad about, I was watching a streamer that I like watching. Excuse me. I was watching a streamer I like watching, and he was playing Stardew for the first time. And he was running around. And he got a possum. And at first I was super excited. I was like, yeah. Like he saw a possum running around in the wild. And so I was like, yeah, let's go. But the problem is, he didn't know it was possum. And so he was like, what was that? Was that a demon? So mad. I can't make those yet. Matthew Damon. Wait, I literally have earth crystals. I can literally go do the geologist bundle right now. But yeah, I got so sad because I was like, what do you mean was that a demon? It was a cute little possum, and his chat was quick to be like, that was a possum. But, I can't see how you would look at an opossum and think it was a demon. Right. Boiler room. But yeah, so if you guys are ever like, what is she talking about? Gonna high five desk possum so I feel better. I can't believe I did that! Oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god! I could have had minecarts. And instead, I was too silly and not paying attention. And now we don't have fire quartz. I sold it. Why did I sell it? So anyway, if you're ever like, what is Ghostie talking about? That's a silly Ghostie. She talk about all these silly things. Because I have like 6 trains of thought running in my mind, and I rapidly jump between them. And like some of that is helpful, right? Some of that is helpful because maybe it's processing a problem that I'm worried about. He got the possum up here, so let's see. No possum. I guess I'll look in here because I don't remember. No, we're still waiting. Okay, sweet. I also need to make a place for cows. Okay. Anomalous reading. Look at how much fishing we did. We're so good. Fine, we'll go to the... If it's raining, we'll go to the mines. Why is it green? Oh, the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Okay. Why is there so much stuff? What is this? Who are you? Why are you in my house? I should make a mayonnaise maker. I actually don't know what you need for a mayonnaise maker. What is this? What is it? Let's go see. Oh, what the fuck? Like, are there gonna be monsters? My head hurts so bad. Let's go see the old people. What's going on out there? Any action? I'll stay here with my grandparents. George, dear, is this the end? Been a good life, but I'd like to see Alex find his way before departing. There, honey, don't you worry. Even if it's poisonous, I breathed in more noxious gas than 1 minute back in the old coal mines, and I'm still kicking. Let's go, George. Let's go. You know what it's about. You know what it is, George. I believe in George. 100%, 1,000%. George is the way. In situations like this where a person's true character is put to the test, I'll keep M. I'll keep everyone safe from the toxic. Oh, right, because he likes Emily. Must be a meaning behind this. Nature is trying to tell us something? No, nature is not trying to tell us something. What, though? I can't tell. It's hard to read. I feel a strong presence, though. It's me! It's a possum. I don't think I've ever set foot in this place. It's actually kind of cozy. Oh, I'm not worried about the rain. I'm sure it'll pass. Let's go. Not getting a tizzy now, Gus. I propose a round of drinks to settle the nerves. Don't know what this is. I saw the weather report last night. It really gave me a scare. Are there monsters out there? No! It's just weird. I just got off the phone with the governor. Apparently this rain is supposed to be completely harmless, just an unusual phenomenon of nature. Still, some of the town folk are panicking, which is never good. I hope these weird rains don't bother the fish. It could ruin my life. If you notice, I'm not gonna try and make accents. I can't really do that. The sign from the Almighty, we're doomed. Pam, you're fine. Are you alright? We're all wondering what's going on. Aw, Penny, you're cute. I brought some medical supplies just in case. Be careful out there. Okay, so there's an ad coming, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna chat. And we will be back in about 3 minutes. I don't have to go anywhere. I'm just small. Well, I'm gonna sit here, we're gonna chat. If you have a subscription, a Twitch Turbo, or a good ad blocker, you'll be fine. Over on YouTube, you won't have any ads because I'm not monetized. Let's go. Let's go. And even if I do get monetized over there, I'm like 500 away from actually having ad revenue. You guys are golden. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna chat, and I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Thank you so much. I am curious what this thing is, though. I am curious about this. So what I'm going to do... What am going to do? What am do? What I am going to do... Look this up, because I'm curious. Ghostie has questions. Stardew Valley Green Rain. What you can and should do during green rain. Okay. Because last time I played, there was no green rain thingy. But to do this is players look, harvest, hoard and harvest rare resources and seeds. Fiddlehead ferns? There are fiddlehead ferns? Well, moss is collectible with an exercise. What about it? Yum 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 yum. Okay. Also, the green rain tree with the twirly top draw. Fiddlehead ferns if you chop it down. No! Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do is talk to people, and then we'll go into the mines. Cause we are out. We don't have our axe because we were silly. We were silly, we went for upgrade. Silly potion. Okay, well, this doesn't really change what we're gonna be doing, I think. Welcome back from ads. Thank you guys for sitting through. It really does help me. Just want to let you know it really does actually help me. Also, Alyssa, thank you for head pat. Wait, no, that was yesterday. Can you tell this possum sleepy? This possum sleepy. Excuse me, I'm not dying. I swear I'm not dying. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around and see if we can talk to everybody. And then we'll go into the mines because I was a silly and I threw away my fire quartz. I didn't throw it away. I sold it. By the way, if you guys want to support Ghostie in other ways, and you're like, oh man, there's no, no, I can't subscribe, or I don't want to subscribe for various reasons. Are you alright? We've never seen anything like this before. I wish my husband was here. He'd know exactly what to do. Your husband will be fine. What? Is it acid? Will it burn through the roof and sizzle us alive? No, it's not xenomorph blood. Gotta keep my little brother safe. Yeah, if you want to support me in a way other than watching ads or being subscribed, we have a Patreon. I'm Outermost Ghost over on Patreon. And, you get posts over there for as little as $1, and those will include things like, those will include things like early, YouTube videos when I finally finish editing those. And, if you support me at the $5 tier or more, you get a shout out on stream, and also you get, copies of my ebooks. Yeah. And currently, the people who support me at the $5 tier or more are Vizel, King Necros, Platform Platypus, and Goshusho. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I also have 2 books out. You go buy those. Exclamation mark book in the chat on Twitch, not on YouTube. I don't have it set up on YouTube because I don't know what to do. Otherwise, just following on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube, watching my stuff, that helps a lot, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Yeah, no customer anymore with this green rain on my ledger will be in the red. Well, it's your fault you're closed on Wednesdays. So after a quick lookup, it seems like the thing people suggest is running around and cutting down trees. But our axe is in the shop. If I had known this was gonna happen, I gotta look up and see whether it happens like every 16th of summer, year 1, or if this is just like it's a random event. Oh, hello! Don't mind me, Ghostie. I'm just collecting some samples. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you see my wife, can you tell her I'm okay? I'm just gonna go. Oh! I was right. I want to collect samples with my dad, but my mom is insisting we stay here. My mom's freaking out, but I'm actually kind of enjoying this. I bet frogs are going wild out there. I'm gonna stay here to try to keep her calm, though. That man is insane! Why does he have to go out there? We have no idea if this rain is dangerous because he's a scientist. God damn it. I swallowed it down the wrong tube. What are you talking about? Boy, drink some water. You have dehydration. Drink some water. Unless you have rabies, then you have hydrophobia, and then that's a sad time. Okay, well, I can't tell her that her husband's fine because I don't have dialogue options. I don't know if the fish are any different. We're just gonna go... Going down, thinking at the Legion. I met a girl, she rocked my world. She was pretty and pleasing. Said, hey boy, I think that we should marry. And I said sure, but before we do, there's something that you should know. I like liquor and whores. Liquor and whores. Cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna. Liquor and whores. Liquor and whores. Liquor and whores. Cigarettes and dope. Oops. And mustard. And bologna. Liquor and whores. Fish head. Fish head is... What the fuck are you? $20-30 damage plus 2 screen. 26-42 damage plus 4 defense. Plus 10 crit. Okay. New sword, who does? Oh, there's a man. Time to kill him. I think Haley is pretty cool. I like her so far. Hold on, before we go down, I just need to see... Oh, we should probably grab some more gold. I gotta see if we can get a fire quartz. Yes. There once was a cat with a hungry belly. The name of the cat was Whiskers Jelly. His throat was dry and his bowl was bare. Yummy fairy cats meow. Soon mad Kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, will he tell us our fall? Well, Jelly got his boys and they gathered round. Scattered seeds from a sack they found. Hopes of seeds they spread on the ground. Bring small critters a boot. Soon mad Kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, will he tell us our fall? Well, the king was bored and morale had dipped. To one of the seeds grew green catnip. Sniffed and they snacked and they all got ripped. They all had a meow that night. Soon mad Kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, will he tell us our fall? Well, their heads were hung when the morn was nigh. The nip was strong and they all got high. Bellies were shrunk and their bowls still dry. Bring us some mice today. Soon mad Kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, will he tell our bellies our fall? Oh, things to kill. Sorry, sometimes I have to scream. It's a requirement. We can get rid of that. I don't need the flybow. more stuff. Like the jade. Warp totem farm. We can get rid of the sweet peas. Oh. Oops. Yippee! Yeah. Full flame and great personal health? Nah, man. You don't know. I've already said, I'm in a wheelchair. I am in a wheelchair. I am a very, I am a sick possum. I'm also not allowed to see many people because I am, what's it called? Immune compromised. There we go. Hi, Linus! All these strange trees will be gone tomorrow. It's one of the mysteries of nature. Is there anything interesting up here? I do kind of... Oh, does this eventually go away now? I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the compliment. I do often just sing when I'm in the middle of... I think that was, to me, the funniest part about the Elden Ring playthrough was thinking about being a piece of bread while trying to fight things. Mostly because it's just silly. And I was talking to my friend Mauser, and you guys, some of you know him. Headache? Why you headache? So I was talking to my friend Mauser, and I was telling him about how my brain stopped. Oh god. I don't know what I was talking about. No, I was talking to Mauser, and I don't know what I was talking to Mauser about that I was going to tell you guys. Because he's also, if you guys haven't checked out Mauser, Mauser's really cool. Mauser is really cool. He has a wonderful voice for both talking and singing. That is MOWSER on both YouTube and on Twitch. He's really cool. He's one of my friends. I need to play more games with him, but it's just this month everything's been difficult for everybody. Like, we've all been doing stuff. So It's been a bit difficult to get everybody in a place. Yay! Now we have minecarts. But once we have everything in place, I'm excited. I want to play FBC Firebreak with my friends again. So I'm going to talk to him about that. I'll probably be talking to... Well, I want Goji to be part of it, but... Goji will always prioritize somebody else being part of it. Yeah, no, I used to just post up my VODs on YouTube, but I decided to try streaming just because, like, I think Twitch kind of dropped the ball on some stuff. And so I wanted to give it a try for YouTube as well. Yes, yes. Luck is a huge factor in streaming in general. But I feel I've been lucky enough because here's the thing for those of you who are newer. When I started out, I did the dumb thing. I did a really dumb thing. Did I already pet my toaster? I did. I did an incredibly dumb thing. I didn't get to know people. I just made a model and I started streaming. I just made a model and started streaming. Which ended up working out for me. But it doesn't often. The other part that is funny to me is that when I started streaming, because it wasn't part of any big community or anything, people would stumble onto me, and they'd be like, "Who did she used to be? Who did she used to be?" Because I don't think this person, you know, just started out out of nowhere. And the answer was, I used to be nobody. I didn't have a previous identity online. Yeah, I really appreciate it as well. But yeah, so if you're gonna stream, if you guys ever want to stream, I recommend you get into a community first, just so you can avoid the things that happened with me that were things like you know, whose community is she from? I don't know. Is she from yours? I don't know. And then people being like kind of distrusting of me a little bit for a bit. It didn't last very long. People were very nice, but used to record yourself looking for a shiny pole. Yeah, that happened. I've fallen a lot behind. I still don't know why I have this potato. There's a lot of stuff I don't know why I have. I know I have this. We're gonna put a whole bunch of stuff in here. There we go. I think a long time ago, like when YouTube was first a thing, I definitely tried it with a friend of mine when we were in high school, or yeah, high school. But it did not go anywhere. I did try streaming a couple times when where am I going? When I was like with a face cam. But people got really sad. People got really sad because, you know, you see someone sick and you don't want them to be sick. So we go over, we get our axe. And then we can try fishing, I think. Because we need the wood skip and we need the puffer fish, and we can get both of those this season. I also, for some reason, I think we can get the sturgeon this season, but I could be wrong entirely. Either way, I need to go up top and see what we need for a barn. Lots of stuff to give Gunther. But yeah, I'm gonna be starting to put out videos about my writing stuff. If you guys are interested in that. You don't have to be, and I'm not offended if you're not. But if they do well, then I'll keep going. If they don't do well, it's fine. I can just not do them. There's also some stuff I want to do. Like I really want to but there's a compilation I want to do from yesterday's stream, but we'll have to see. Beer. I didn't even process what I was reading. There's so much to do. I don't know. I think because in games like this you have a lot of stuff you can do or a lot of stuff you will do, but the world won't end if you're a little slow at getting them done, or if you never get them done, right? So it makes me happy to I'll make my house. Okay, what do we need to upgrade the house? 10,000 gold and 450 pieces of wood. Okay. And what do we need for a barn? 6,000 gold, which we have, 350 pieces of wood, and 150 stone. Let's see what we had. We can also go into the forest now. I'll be good. I don't care about squirrels! I want an opossum! Get all that. Ooh, we definitely have enough for that. And okay, so we should be able to build a barn. Sell some of this. And we're gonna make another chest for things. There's just a chest for, furniture, so I'll put it in the house. Can I put it in the house? I don't think I can put it. Oh, yeah, I can. There we go. I don't know, there's just, there's something calming about being able to, play these games. And, enjoy them. Let's get rid of this stuff. The only thing that I have a problem with is I'd love to be able to lay out where I want everything. I don't have the brain power to really think about where I want things before I start them. Let's see. I want a barn. But I guess I can move it if I don't like where it is. Okay, and then we can get cows. Yeah, we'll go down and go into the mystical forest. Where are we on hearts? We're on 9 hearts, and we've talked to her today. Okay. Mare shorts. We can get the mare shorts. I don't know what kind of a tree that is, but that's fine. I don't have a lot of wood left. They'll actually be fine because we can just cut down trees today, I guess. That wouldn't be a bad use of our time. To just build up our wood reserves. Both for hardwood and for just normal wood. And then we can fish tomorrow. You know, I've never actually modded this game. I've only ever played it vanilla. And, I don't know, aside from, obviously, this stays between me and whoever I want. No, I'm good. I'm good. Have some brain. I can't see everybody's messages. I kind of have to choose. By the way, I love that we gained a follower and immediately lost a follower. If it wasn't the person. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I can see both of chats again. There we go. Okay. Restream is a little bit iffy sometimes for me. That's fine. Yeah. Oh shit! Time to kill slimes. Ooh, hey, a fiddlehead fern. I think I need that.
Tactical advance. Watch your angles. You guys trained for this.
Scammy99, thank you for that raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hello. How are you doing? What are you up to? My name is Uttermost Ghost. I'm an Opossum Ghost VTuber. I play a variety of games, and today we are continuing our Stardew Valley playthrough. We're just having a chill time. So please feel free to chill out, and if you need to raid and run, I totally understand that. Just doing some quick shoutouts. There we go. But yeah, if you want to stick around and chill, you are free to do so. If you want to go and rest, please do that as well, because it's important. Matthew Damon. Hold on, we're gonna kill a lot of slimes, and then we're gonna go buy a... Oh, we can't, it's Wednesday. Still searching for the sweetest taste. Mahogany. Ooh, another fellhead. Wonderful. I guess fellheads are summertime. I always imagine them as fall for some reason. I'm fighting blind. Never mind, I'm good. Yeah, so tomorrow we can go and buy a sunflower seed, because I forgot that we need a sunflower. I don't know what fiddlehead ferns are useful for. Okay, that's it. All of you trees are leaving. You're going to make like a tree and leave. I have to make some taps. I should probably plant like a tree block. Specifically, wait. Oh. I should probably plant a tree block specifically for the purpose of... Oh, shit. What's true of yours? Yeah! Work 12-hour shifts. 12-hour shifts are rough, and I can't... I wouldn't do those kinds of shifts, but that's because I'm a little bit lazy, let's be honest. No, that's a lie. I can't do those kinds of shifts because I am... Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna put that... we'll do that. I'm gonna save one fiddlehead in the golden chest. Just in case. We'll plant the mahogany tree. I don't know that we need anything for the monogamy tree. We'll plant it there. Go put the fiddlehead in the potato. And by potato, I don't mean potato. Da da da. I'm having a good time. I think I'm having a good day. You know, I had a little bit of a sad time about my leggies, but I'm doing good. By the way, if we have another, hold on, let me check. What's our time at? Okay, we're good for a little bit still. At our next break point, we'll do a body break. So what I mean by that is I will go. Oh man, we need a couple things actually.
Varzal Alton chose to be last.
Varzal, thank you for being last.
Oh boy, what flavor!
And thank you for the bets. How are you? Yeah, we'll plant some flowers.
Now Varzal Alton is first.
Thank you for being first. Yeah, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. I think I just get really sad about my my legs because it feels like I'm losing more of me than I should at any point. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than I was doing the other day. So I can't be upset. You know, if I'm doing better today than I was doing yesterday, we'll wait for morning so I can actually see what I'm doing. If I'm doing better today than I was doing yesterday, then I can say that it is a good time. I'll take those inside. I'm assuming it's gonna be a sunny day tomorrow. Oh shit, did I not close the coop? I need to go close the coop. Yeah, I don't talk about it a ton because I don't want to make you guys sad, but I have pretty bad depression. Specifically, I have severe major depressive disorder. So I get really sad. Ooh. I want that. So I get really sad really easily. And when I have a huge setback, especially on like walking and stuff, I end up motherfucker! Well, we have a place for a flower now. We probably should also make a... We're gonna make a chest for, this is for alcohol and jam production. So we're gonna make it pourable. Well, sort of pink, actually. And we're gonna put blueberry in. Not all the blueberries, there's some. That's where the hops are gonna go to. Okay. Can't believe I did that. I can't fucking believe it. But yeah, so I tend to blame myself a lot for a lot of things that are not my fault. And, I tend to jump to really unfair conclusions. And so I get really sad real easily, but days like this are good, and I cherish them. Talking to you guys does help. Having nice little conversations with you guys is really enjoyable. I need like 2... I need 1 sunflower, and I think I need 2 poppies. I think. I'll check my thing. We'll put the sunflower up there. You need a poppy. You do not. You do not. You do not. And you do not. Okay, so we need 1 poppy and 1 sunflower. I don't think we have enough to buy trees. That is something I really want to do, though. Yeah, I have 2 older siblings. But the other issues that I run into, specific ghosty issues. I was raised in a cult. Ooh. It'd be very easy. I think that sounds challenging. Hell yeah. I was born in a cult. I was raised incredibly fundamental, very evangelical, lots of guilt and shame and all of that. I was the only child assigned female at birth. I do have an older sister. She is trans. You know, our family is a mess. Our family is a mess. But I do love my siblings, even if we don't talk that often. We need a pomegranate and an apple for sure. Well, we need all the trees if we can. But I think I usually like putting the trees in the greenhouse. Also, I have multiple sclerosis, which attacks your brain. In the sun, it'll make your hair lighter, but you don't want to get sunburn either. I just want a healthy amount of sunlight. Everything in moderation, right? Yeah. I like people. I think people are cool. But I also know that I'm incredibly idealistic and a little bit naive. Because again, just like I was talking about earlier with the writing issue, in my brain, you know, people just make sense. You know, people just do the thing where they work together. People don't do that. People don't make sense a lot of times. Like it a little sad. Okay, let's go plant these flowers. Yeah. And then it's time to do a little bit of fishing to see if we can get a wood skip. But we should probably head down to the pier. Yeah, we'll head down to the pier because now is the time that pufferfish are active. I put 2 of you away. I want 5 maple, 5 pine cones, and 5 acorns. For a long time, I felt like if people were given the choice to do the right thing, they would always do the right thing. And what I mean by the right thing is like cause the least amount of harm to the most amount of people. But I recognize that I'm incredibly idealistic, and that's probably not the case for a lot of people. A lot of people are very self-interested, and so maybe instead of doing the right thing, they would, you know... Oh my god, I forgot that I had fishing pots. I think I'm gonna sell my my crab pots. Because I forgot they existed. And I think there's a lot of studies that prove that humans in a group typically are very good, like in survival situations and stuff. Can you please stop? So I'm always going to assume that people are going to be good and kind. No, my bait! Let's fish to escape slower when you are... I need that. But I don't think I can put it on the... I don't have an iridium rod. I only have a fiberglass rod. We'll just get normal bait, because we actually don't need to get deluxe bait. Deluxe bait is nice, but we don't need it. I think because I believed the lie that the adults told me, the lie being that, everyone was just trying to be kind to everyone else. I believe it. I believed it. And I still believe it for the most part. Because what's the point if you're not gonna be nice to everybody? You fish! You fish! Like, what's the point? And I like making friends. And people like making friends. Oh my god! So we should all try our best to be kind to one another. I feel like, though, if somebody's been shown to not be kind, then they're not afforded the kindness that you would show to somebody who, you know, has been. That's just me though. I have learned since I moved up here, I have learned the ways of spite. Spite can be pretty fun actually sometimes. Oh no, it's time. Oh god, okay. Eh. We gotta sell as much as we can so we can make enough money to make our house big so that we can buy the mermaid pendant from that one man. And have a happily ever after. What is Twitch doing? Twitch is okay. Also, Faisal, you've been here for 7 streams. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You did a stretch and I didn't do a stretch. And a hydrate. Hold on. That stretch. Thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watering streamer. But mainly, I just think that we as people should be nice to everyone else that we can be. Because if we make the world better, the way to make the world nicer, I think, is to be kind. At least that's my opinion. I could be wrong. If we are kind to other people and then those who show that they are not worthy of our kindness, like they're rude or they hurt other people or things like that, there's always time to be nice. There's always time to be nice. You just, you know, maybe you let somebody in line in front of you. Or maybe you tell them that they look good today. Maybe you're just, you know, an easy customer to deal with for the cashier. I mean, I can't leave the house really. But I still find ways to be nice to people. You smile at other people. You help them with their problems. You listen to somebody who is a little sad. You tell your friend that you're thinking about him. Just, you know, it doesn't have to be a huge thing, a huge effort. It can just be like a little like, hey. I saw this and it reminded me of you. I know for me, one of the biggest things that makes a difference is when people reach out. And they're like, hey, who matter? And I think there's a lot of division and it's easy to It's easy to...
Tactical advance. Watch your angles.
Promoted you! Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Railjack? What the fuck's a railjack? Oh, we're gonna snooze this ad cause I don't want you guys to immediately get into ad. How's it going? What were you up to? Oh, Warframe? Man, I really do need to install that. No! Brain, please! Doesn't like Railjack? What is going on with that? Also, welcome in Raiders. I am Outermost Ghost. I'm an opossum ghost VTuber. I play a variety of games, and today we're just chilling out with some Stardew Valley. You are welcome to hang out. If you do not wish to stay, then that's fine. I understand. Drive a huge spaceship? I knew about the ones where you drove a, like you have a jetpack. Reframe turning your head into spaghetti. National Patats. Thank you so much for that, fellow. Thank you for perceiving ghosts. I know that I butchered your name, but I do say patats. Whole head now, not just brain? What happened? What happened? Okay, I will just say patats. Well, we have a jetpack slash horse slash motor slash hoverboard slash huge ships. Do we get to ride our Kubros who are cute? The last time that I hung out, I had so many cute Kubros. You can ride huge mosquitoes. Okay, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the raid once again. Yeah. We were just having a chill time talking about kindness and being kind to people. And how it's really good if you can be nice. Maybe I eat pierogies today. Maybe I eat pierogies today because pierogies are delicious. We do have an ad break coming up, by the way, and I do apologize for that. Just took a bath with suffering of fear. You're gonna be a good person now. I hope you are a good person. I think everybody can be a good person, to be fair. That's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about. About how, about how it's wonderful to be kind to the people around you. And how I usually just assume everybody's gonna be nice, and so I get very, very naive very quickly. It's so bad. It's so bad. I just always am like, yeah, everybody's gonna be nice. And no. Depends on the game. I think the worst experience I had in a game, and okay, I don't play MMOs to play with other people. I play MMOs to play by myself. I keep wanting to make a mayonnaise thing and I don't. I play to play by myself. Which is why SOTOR was my favorite MMO. I lost my account. And I could go play it anyway. Like, just make a new account. What's the big deal? But like, I had done all the storylines, and I have billions of credits. Like, literally billions of credits on that account. And so it's kind of like, Is it worth it? Is it worth it to do that, or do I call? Wait, did I actually plant a sunflower already? I actually did. The Warframe community is part of the game experience, so it's inevitable. Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of what drove me away from continuing to play Final Fantasy XIV, because I hate the dungeon system. I really do. I really do not enjoy having to team up with people. Which is completely antithetical to what I was saying earlier, right? I'm like, be nice to people. Everybody is nice to everybody else. And then I'm like, except for if it's in an MMO. Which is a lie. We all know that's a lie. How do I make mayonnaise? Earth crystal, and I need a copper bar, and I don't have any copper bars. Fine. I will soon have copper bars. You're not evil, Matt? No. I get that. Look, there's everybody gets off on something. I understand. What tree did I plant here? Did I plant a tree for... I don't know what I don't... Chat, I don't know what I'm doing. Or what past Ghostie did. I have no... You know how I can fix that? The not knowing? I can go back and rewatch my stuff. All content is doable. So I know, and that's the thing. I just... It's also more fun if you do it with friends. And I recognize that I'm like going back and forth on that, but come on. What else am I gonna sing about Bloody Stomplegs to? Okay, we're gonna put the mayonnaise maker in. We'll put it in the coop. So they know not to mess with me. Okay, there is an ad coming, by the way. I do apologize. I understand that they're not fun, but it does stop pre-roll ads from happening. So, if you are subscribed, you have Twitch Turbo or a good ad blocker, you will not be getting ads. If you're over on YouTube, you won't get ads. What happens is a 2-hour mark, so we're gonna do a little bit of a body break where I will be turning on the BRB screen, and I want you all to get a snack, a drink, stretch your leggies. Yeah, I know. And I will see you in just a moment. Okay, Barb. And we're back. Hello. Thank you guys so much for sitting through that. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys did a little bit of a body break. I did 5 sit stands, and that is great. Alright. Let's hang out. Hang out? What am I talking about? Fuck. 10 a.m. Right. We gotta go talk to Haley. We gotta break this geode open. And then we're fishing. My brain is starting to get a little bit mush. We're probably got like 1 more hour. And then we're probably done. Matthew Damon. Where did Haley go? Hopefully over here? Not over here. Matthew Damon. Maybe she's at the beach. Sweet. Okay, we can sell that. Yeah. I'm an opossum. And opossums sometimes live in the trash. So I made sure to rattle the trash cans until we have trash can lids. 1 second. Why am I getting a text? Oh god. Okay, chat. I'm gonna put you guys on BRB for just 1 second. Sorry, I had to do a whole bunch of business stuff real fast. Basically, here's the problem, okay? I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's good. Goji and I live very rural. Okay, we live in a town that was once described as the end of the world because it is north. Okay, it is north and it is rural and and so even though we have a physical address that is in a town, we still have to have a P.O. box. But to prove that we have a physical residence in town, and so we don't have to pay them for a P.O. box, we sometimes have to give them physical proof. But that just happens randomly, so Goji just texted me going, "Quick, I need a bill to prove we live here." So I had to go and make sure that he had a bill that proved that we lived here. Hey, look, it's Haley! Yeah, that's a little silly, Haley. You're not a celebrity of any stripe that I think of. Let's try to catch fish. It's fine. I downloaded a PDF of a bill and sent it to him. I can't send it via text because it's too big of a file. So I had to log into my email, but I'm paranoid. And so I have a two-factor on my email. So I had to do like, oh, grab that, put in the authenticator code. Can't do it on the PC because it's not stream related, so I'm not logged into that one on this PC. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. Everything will be fine. You want that iridium rod though, so we're gonna have to save up. But we also have to get our house. The world is worlding, that is correct. Everything is fine. Oh god. Fish. Fish. Fish, why are you fishing? Fish, why are you being a fish? Fish, be a normal fish, please. Be a normal fish, you motherfucker! Fish, please. Fish, please. Fish, please. I'm gonna call you a ham sandwich. Fish. Fish. This is certainly, I think, a puffer fish. Oh god, we almost had it too. Fish. Fish. Fish! Sometimes we scream about fish. Sometimes the fish are mean. But that's okay. We'll get them eventually. They can't escape forever. I maintain, by the way, that Routine is an incredibly comfy game. Yeah, you just scream sometimes, and screaming is good and it's healthy. Or it can be. Not always healthy. Not always healthy. Sometimes you should not scream. Like, if you're in the middle of the grocery store and nothing bad is happening, but you just feel like screaming, that's bad. Don't scream. Cash. Now, if you're in a grocery store and some man comes at you and he's gonna attack you, then sure, scream. Scream then. Melt pan-fried wild rainbow trout and imitation crunchy crab rolls are awesome. Man, I miss eating sushi. Sushi is good, but yeah. But Ghostie does not get to eat it. It's not, I was about to say it's not from here, which is the wrong word. What I mean to say is that, again, rural area. I'm reading a YouTube, cause we're multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. I want to eventually have it where you guys can see each other chats. But I'm a little teapot. No, I get slightly like unsure of what to do sometimes. I like when I used to have sushi, my favorite was I had eel once and that was delicious, and then also I like shrimp. I like wet bugs. Wet bugs are delicious. We're gonna get our energy back and then we're gonna go fish. We're gonna go fish in our pond and hopefully get a wood skip. So the only sushi we get out in Redacted is like grocery store sushi, which is still good. Like I still enjoy it, but it's not like great. It scratches the itch a little bit. But I'm never going back to where I grew up. Probably. So. How rural is the area? Let's see how to put this. Well, so I say we live in a town, but we can have 3 chickens and 2 goats. We're allowed 3 chickens and 2 goats. So we're in town, but not... It's not super town, you know. If that makes sense. Yeah, cat pop. The closest Walmart is like 2 hours away. The closest McDonald's is also 2 hours away. But we do have a Dairy Queen in town. So, the closest city is like 5 or 6 hours away. That's where I have to go when I get my leg injections and all of that. You're able to change cities and a country in 2 hours. Eh? I'm not doxing. You're not even in Europe. I mean, growing up, I wasn't. So I live in a place now that I did not grow up in. I grew up in Texas. And then I decided when I was 11 that I was gonna move to Canada, and I did. Not at 11, to be fair. Thank you, Goji. Yay! I got two bow buns with barbecue inside of them. I'm super excited. It's gonna be lunch. Yeehaw and more sounds that Americans make. I never made the sound of yeehaw as a Texan. If this is not a wood skip, I will be very sad. Twas a pike. Getting so much trash. I do have problems with my legs. I have a disease. Well, I guess it's not a disease, it's a chronic illness, multiple sclerosis. It makes it so that my immune system attacks the myelin sheaths on my brain and spinal cord. Beautiful sign tomorrow. Okay, God. But that doesn't make me immune compromised. The thing that makes me immune compromised is the medication I take to stop my immune system. The problem is my immune system is very strong. It's a very strong immune system. You want a melon. Fine, I'll give you a melon at some point. Annual Trout Derby. I've never taken part in the Trout Derby. I can spare 1 melon. Can my immune system beat Goku? I think my immune system could probably beat Goku. There is no cure. They're working on it, but we don't have a cure yet. And I can't. So right now it's affected my mobility. So I'm in a wheelchair. I can't really walk. But I get and that is because I have high spasticity in my legs. They're very strong. Oh my god, are they strong? We have ultrasounds to prove how strong they are, and also that my poor husband Goji he has to wrestle them sometimes. They just stick straight out, and they do not wish to bend. So I have to go to the city every few months to get injections in my legs to try and calm them the fuck down. Ever since your diabetes became stationary on your feet. Having a rainbow oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I have some issues with circulation, but they're not too bad, I don't think. I mean, now at least. They used to be worse. But yeah, I get to have enjoyable weird times with my body. It's not actually very fun, I'm gonna be honest. It is not super fun. Right. Here you go. Yeah, my mod tweaks. It's fine. But yeah, there's no cure. I'm on some good medication. Hopefully it'll eventually settle itself. This is something I will have my entire life. But it's okay. It's actually a lot better than it used to be, because it used to be that if you had MS, your life expectancy was you know, kind of like decreased. Not because of the disease, just because like it's gonna be a little dark, guys. It's gonna be a little dark. People, it can get very debilitating. It can get to the point that you can't do anything. It usually doesn't stop your cognitive functions. It can cause brain fog and stuff. But you usually remain yourself. And well, it becomes a little bit awful because it can stop you from like I have lower mobility issues. I don't have a lot of upper mobility issues. But some people have really awful mobility issues, like you know, can't use your hands, can't use your feet. What the fuck? What the fuck is this fish? Well, people get sad. Oh. And they end it. But there's a lot of advancements, and most likely I will never get to the point where people feel that way. And if I do, well, fuck are you? Fish, please. Fish. Fish. Fish, calm your tits, please. Calm your fish tits. Calm your fish fish! It's my god! I'm fighting a fish! Okay. Rom Gaming, thank you for that vote. Thank you for perceiving a ghost. This fish did not calm its tits. Fine. Sorry, I was eating a barbecue bao bun. I keep double clicking. I need to stop that. It's a bad habit. Come on. I would like a puffer fish, but like actually not. Please don't. Please don't have a cedar fish. I would like it to have calm tits. Please calm your tits, fish. You're so close, please. Thank you. We did it. We got a jelly. And by jelly, I of course mean pufferfish. Yay, we did it! Yeah, this week is gonna be a very chill week for gaming. And so that's good. Next week, I hope to start Bloodborne on Monday. I think by the time that we start Dark Souls 2... No, I'm trying to... I want to go in the door. Please leave. Thank you. By the time that we finish... or start Dark Souls 2, I want to have beaten Bloodborne. Theoretically, that can be like... See, I say that we can do it where it's like, We're you know, play Bloodborne on Monday and Dark Souls 2 on Tuesday. But I feel like that would mess with my brain so much. I feel like that would mess with my brain way too much, actually. So I think we're just gonna... I think we're not gonna do that. I think we're gonna finish Bloodborne before we start Dark Souls 2. I'm a little intimidated. I'm a little intimidated, I'm not gonna lie. Factory, I think, is only available in the US, and I don't live in the US. So... I will never try it. I'll cut down all these trees. They're not gonna know what to do with themselves. They will have no trees. I'm still a little mad. I wanna see an opossum. I wanna see an opossum in this. I need to get all of my possum facts and everything fixed too. I am working on it. I'm just very confused by what to do. I want it to be a thing where you guys can redeem a possum fact or a possum fiction, and then it shows it on screen, or on in chat. Because the way we used to do it was I had the redeem, and we would trigger it, and then that would make me need to read it out to you guys. Which I think is fine, but like, it messes with the flow way too much. So the goal now is to make it so that I can... Oh, I looked away for a moment when we were full energy. The goal is to make it so it's more streamlined, so it doesn't stop the flow of things. But I don't know how to do that, and I should probably, you know, instead of messing around and being like, talk to any of my friends who have any knowledge of this, including some who have similar redeems on their channels. I'm your friend, Linus. Look, we have 3 heart friends. Maybe I'm just not out in the town late enough. Maybe I'm just not late enough. That's fine. The chicken should be inside the coop now, so I can do that. We'll put everything for sale that we're gonna sell. I think 1. There we go. That. Matthew Damon, I needed the 3. Oh well. No, I want a wood skip. I don't want glasses, I want a wood skip. I don't want driftwood, I want a wood skip. Come on. No, not a cola. I think a sturgeon is only on rainy days. Fuck you, pike. I don't want a pike. I want a wood skip. is one of the only ones that is like any season, any weather. I could keep the trash because I think eventually you get like one of those trash things where it get more bait later. Come on. Please. Please. For me. Fish just don't want me. I can't even put the fish want me shirt on because fish don't want me. Fine. Fine. What is that? The shirt that's like, women want me, fish fear me, or something like that? But what if it was fish want me, women fear me? That's probably already a shirt. That's probably somebody's like, haha. Hell yeah, we can try for a sturgeon. Yippee! Actually, that's pretty good. I can't be mad at that. You know what? Sure. I don't think you got time, but sure. Right. And then... Because I always like it to be full for them. I don't know why I'm like, oh no, it has to be full. But I am. Let's go put the sunflower away. Sunflower? I know your type. Felt dark and dead. Wanna bite all the petals off of my head. And then eat the brains of the one who planted me here. Oh. I'm just a sunflower, but see me power entire infantry. You like the taste of brains, we don't like zombies. Love you, Goji. Thank you so much. Later. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on the lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn. Maybe it's time to evaluate what goes off of my... I wanna play Plants vs. Zombies. But like the old one. That should be the thing I play next for you guys. Haley, I'm looking through your trash. Let me in your door. Yeah, I'm gonna install Plants vs. Zombies and then we're gonna play it. My name means field of hay, but I like to imagine it as a meadow full of sunflowers. You know, I get that too. I remember a time I was hanging out with all my cousins. Hanging out with is a loose statement. I don't think we were actually hanging out. It was more like it was a family get together, and you know how it is. But they had found a name dictionary, so they were going through and like, you know, and they all had well, most of them had like biblical based names. Like, oh, let's look up Sarah. Let's look up Rebecca. David. Things like that. Those aren't their names, but I'm just like, oh yeah, I need to buy cows. And they were like, let's look up Ghostie. And it was not like a decent name because my parents didn't name me a name based off of what, you know. A lot of people, when they name their children, a lot of people go through the name dictionary and they're like, oh, this name means beloved. We're going to name our child Beloved. And with my parents, they were like, I don't know, this name. I was like, it's one of those things where it's like, if I ever have children, they will be named things that mean something nice. Cause I don't want them to be like, I was named Anakin because my mom is a Star Wars fan. No, I would never name a child Anakin. What are you talking about? Anakin is a bitch. But it's not appropriate to name your son Nihilus, so you can't do that. People get upset. Mostly your child who's like, you know, making weird ghost sounds at you, and you're like, oh, that's nice, sweetie. We'll find a planet for you to eat. And he's like, I don't know. I don't know why I got all nasally on that too. Wump. Come on. I think after today we'll end the stream. This in-game day. I think that'll be good. That'll be fun. Well, we have so much stuff we have to catch up on. So many last year we were active in the Gamers Outreach charity stuff, which was great. And we're gonna be doing that again this year. I'm hoping to participate in the SummerSlam and the Spooktacular again. And, it's gonna be a lot of fun, hopefully. But we, amassed quite an amount of things that we still have to do. Largemouth bass. Like, we have a week of cozy games we have to do. We're starting our Bloodborne playthrough soon. We have a Hot Ones challenge we gotta do, which Mauser said he would probably join us in. We have a Discord movie night that I still need to put up the poll to decide what movie we're gonna play. What movie are we going to play? What movie we're going to watch. A lot of stuff. This year, we probably won't have a Subadona month. Or any sort of subathon thing because so much to catch up on. It depends. If we get to like September, well, no, the thing is in October. If we get to a month that makes sense to do like a subathon, and our stuff owed is cleared, then we'll do an event. But I'm super excited because in a couple months, guys, we're gonna have a 3.0 debut. I am finally, after almost 3 years, gonna get a 3.0. We are gonna be going away from using a VRoid model. Goji is making it from scratch. I've got new background music, new backgrounds, intro and outro screens. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited. We've got new layouts, a new logo, new outfit. I'm just super excited. I'm just super excited to show you guys everything that we've got, everything we're gonna do. And that'll be a big event, but that'll be probably in March. March or April. Depending on what happens. Still gotta pay for the emotes. Like, I have to select my emote artist and send them the money, is what I mean. There are a lot of really good ones and a lot of ones that friends have used. But a lot of the ones that my friends have used have a wait list or they're not currently doing anything. I'm like, no. Please make room for an opossum. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. I'm hopeful that you guys like what I put together, cause I mean, I like it a lot, but there's always the possibility that other people don't, you know? Should we steal his spiceberry? We should probably steal his spiceberry. Not his. Because he hasn't picked it up. Also, in the works is I'm trying to figure out who to go with to make some merch. Because I know that some of you want that, and I would like to provide it. My issue remains that I'm struggling to find a good provider. I think that we'll probably end up having to go with fourth wall, even though like it just means I won't be making shirts. Because I'm unhappy with their shirt production. Because a lot of times their shirts feel very, very thin to me. I want a shirt that can live a long time, you know? Matthew Damon. This is probably a largemouth bath. Actually, I don't know if that's true. The way it's sipping. Sturgeon! I am a sturgeon. My country reeks of trees. Our yaks are really large, and they smell like rotting beef carcasses. And we have to clean up after them, and our saddle sores are the best. We proudly wear women's clothing and staring sand shoots up our skirts. And the buzzards, they fly overhead, and poisonous snakes will devour us whole, and our bones will bleach in the sun. And we will probably go to, as is our great reward for being the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman. They gotta snooze these ads because I don't want an ad break starting because we're about to end. So I'm gonna stop raids for an hour just in case. And we will be ending the day after I stew the sandwich. Those were words. Did they make sense? Not in the slightest, but they were words, and they came out of my mouth. Alrighty, alrighty. I told you to stop the ad break, you motherfucker. Okay. Oh, we can make trees. Ah, we can now make sprinklers. Hell yeah, let's go. Alrighty. Okay. We did it, chat. I didn't pay attention to the thing. Ah, okay. That's fine. Fine. I didn't check our TV. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We are gonna be back tomorrow with some Supermarket Simulator multiplayer with Rams, and that'll be fun. But I'm gonna send you guys on a raid. Let us go on a raid. I think I'm gonna send you guys. So many people live right now. Let's send you guys over to Cal. Cal is playing Max Payne, which I have never played. So let's do that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you eat something delicious, had somewhere something you love. I will be back tomorrow, as I said, and I will see you then. But until then,